Last year's December's NAUA worship service, we explored some of the history of the holidays this season holds, especially the ancient season of solstice, honoring the need for the dark and the longing for the light. Many of us are quieter in winter, often eager to stay home and indoors. Anne Morrow Limburg once said, "Perhaps I am a bear or some hibernating animal underneath, for the instinct to be half asleep all winter is so strong in me." I resonate with that. I resonate too with Henry David Thoreau's observation that in winter we lead a more inward life. There is a need for quiet in winter, the need for rest in wintertime, to find warmth by the fire, the desire to reflect upon the year, to contemplate the present, and wait. Wait for what is next. Wait for deeper understandings. Wait for patience, even as the waiting builds patience. Wait for the light. With that in mind, we've prepared a contemplative Winter Solstice service for you. To Know the Dark by Wendell Berry. To go in the dark with a light is to know the light. To know the dark, go dark. Go without sight and find that the dark too blooms and sings and is traveled by dark feet and dark wings. Thank you. And Margaret will read The Shortest Day by Susan Cooper.
And so the shortest day came, and the old year died. And everywhere down the centuries of the snow-white world came people singing, dancing to drive the dark away. They lighted candles in the winter trees. They hung their homes with evergreen. They burned beseeching fires all night long to keep the year alive. And when the New Year's sunshine blazed awake, they shouted, reveling. Through all the frosty ages, you can hear them echoing behind us. Listen. All the long echoes sing the same delight this shortest day, as promise wakens in the sleeping land. They carol, feast, give thanks, and dearly love their friends and hope for peace. And so do we, here now, this year and every year. Welcome Yule. Welcome Yule.
And we'll call on the directions with Joan Goodwin's Invocation to the Elements. Spirit of the earth, spirit of air, of morning and springtime, be with us as the sun rises in times of beginning, times of planting. Inspire us with the fresh breath of courage as we go forth into new adventures. Welcome, East.
Spirit of the South, spirit of fire, of noontime and summer, be with us through the heat of the day and help us to be ever growing. Warm us with strength and energy for the work that awaits us. Welcome, South.
Spirit of the West, spirit of water, of evening and autumn, be with us as the sun sets and help us to enjoy a rich harvest. Flow through us with a cooling, healing quietness and bring us peace. Welcome, West.
Spirit of the North, spirit of earth, of nighttime and winter, be with us in the darkness, in the time of gestation. Ground us in the wisdom of the changing seasons as we celebrate the spiraling journeys of our lives. Welcome, North.
And we call upon the goddess whose names are endless and whose wisdom reigns amid uncertainty.
Goddess, with your gifts of creative power, vision, and light, you illuminate the dark.
Welcome, Goddess. The circle is cast. Enjoy this holiday music by Dar Williams.
Amber called her uncle, said we were up here for the holiday. Jane and I were having solstice place to stay. And her Christ-loving uncle watched his wife hang Mary on a tree. He watched his son hang candy canes all made with red dye number 3. He told us, niece, it's Christmas Eve. I know our life is not your style. She said, Christmas is like solstice, and we miss you, and it's been a while. So the Christians and the pagans sat together at the table, finding faith and common ground the best that they were able. Just before the meal was served, hands were held and prayers were said, sending hope for peace on earth to all their gods and goddesses. The tree plucked in the meal had gone without a hitch, till Timmy turned to Amber and said, is it true that you're a witch? His mom jumped up and said, the pies are burning, and she hit the kitchen, and it was Jane who spoke. She said, it's true, your cousin's not a Christian, but we love trees, we love the snow, the friends we have, the world we share, and you find magic from your God, and we find magic everywhere. So the Christians and the pagans sat together at the table, finding faith and common ground, the best that they were able. Now where does magic come from? I think magic's in the learning, 'cause now when Christians sit with pagans, only pumpkin pies are burning. When Amber tried to do the dishes, her aunt said, really, no, don't bother. Amber's uncle saw how Amber looked like him and like her father. He thought about his brother, how they hadn't spoken in a year. He thought he'd call him up and say, it's Christmas and your daughter's here. He thought of fathers, sons, and brothers, saw his own son tug his sleeve, saying, can I be a pagan? Dad said, we'll discuss it when they leave. So the Christians and the pagans sat together at the table, finding faith and common ground, the best that they were able. Lighting trees in darkness, learning new ways from the old, and making sense of history, and drawing warmth out of the cold.
Regardless of what we celebrate this time of year, rather than being poignant about what was or could have been or might yet be, rather than wrestling our hearts towards right and righteousness, we can embody freedom, reason, and tolerance and be our best selves during this season of light in the dark. Wintertime, especially on this darkest night, we are gifted with the opportunity to radiate light over our understandings of the universe, of this world, and of ourselves. Basking in the haven the dark brings, where any semblance of light refines and radiates. Yet there is also wisdom to not overthinking things, to set aside our cravings for knowledge, for attaining cognitive harmony in accord with what we believe to be true or want to be true. Instead, we can choose to appreciate the blessings as they appear, rather than solve the puzzle of them. We can pause and discern only what is before us.
This poem is Snowy Night by Mary Oliver. Last night, an owl in the blue dark tossed an indeterminate number of carefully shaped sounds into the world, in which, a quarter of a mile away, I happened to be standing. I couldn't tell which one it was, the bard or the great horned ship of the air. It was that distant. But anyway, aren't there moments that are better than knowing something and sweeter? Snow was falling, so much like stars, filling the dark trees, that one could easily imagine its reason for being was nothing more than prettiness. I suppose if this was someone else's story, They would have insisted on knowing whatever is knowable, would have hurried over the fields to name it, the owl, I mean. But it's mine, this poem of the night, and I just stood there listening and holding out my hands to the soft glitter falling through the air. I love this world, but not for its answers. And I wish good luck to the owl, whatever its name. And I wish great welcome to the snow, whatever its severe and comfortless and beautiful meaning.
Take a moment, if you will, and glance around you. What beautiful thing do you see? Observe it for a moment, its shape, its color. Is it in your room? Is it outside your window? Is it making noise? Notice its beauty. Without elaboration or even further examination, please type what you see in the chat box.
The field of infinite possibility. So when you find that spark, when you dream in the dark, hold it close to your heart and know all that you see is all that can be when you give birth to the dreams of your soul. And enter the night and you'll find a light that will carry you to your dreams. Enter the night, let your spirit take flight in the field of infinite possibility.
Thank you. Now take your two small pieces of paper. On one piece, write 3 things you wish to let go of, things that are weighing you down. On the other, write 3 positive intentions for the year ahead. So on one piece of paper, write 3 things you wish to let go of, the things that are weighing you down. And on the other piece of paper, write 3 positive intentions for the year ahead.
Light is returning, even though this is the darkest hour. No one can hold back the dawn. Let us keep it burning. Let us keep the light of hope alive. Make safe our journey through the storm. One planet is turning, circle on her path around the sun. Earth Mother is calling her children home. Come on home, children, come on home. Come on home, children, come on. Light is returning, even though this is the darkest hour. No one can hold back the dawn. Can't hold back the dawn. Let's keep it burning. Let's keep the light of hope alive. Make safe our journey through the storm.
When time permits after this service, take the piece of paper which you wrote the 3 things you wish to let go of. Read them aloud and, in a safe way, burn that piece of paper. The ritual is ideal for those with wood stoves and fireplaces, yet can also be done safely with a candle, a match, and a fire-safe bowl or container. Again, read it aloud, the 3 things you wish to let go of, and then in a safe way, burn that piece of paper. Then take the other piece of paper and read aloud 3 times the words on it, those 3 positive intentions for the year ahead. And place that piece of paper someplace you will see it every day. And if you wish, read it aloud 3 times every day during the coming year. Feel free to let me know when your intentions manifest and how. May it be so. Blessing for the Longest Night by Jan Richardson. All throughout these months, as the shadows have lengthened, this blessing has been gathering itself, making ready, preparing for this night. It has practiced walking in the dark, traveling with its eyes closed, feeling its way by memory, by touch, by the pull of the moon, even as it wanes. So believe me when I tell you this blessing will reach you, even if you have not light enough to read it. It will find you, even though you cannot see it coming. You will know the moment of its arriving by your release of the breath you have held so long, a loosening of the clenching in your hands, of the clutch around your heart, a thinning of the darkness that has drawn down itself around you. This blessing does not mean to take the night away, but it knows its hidden roads, knows the resting spots along the path, knows what it means to travel in the company of a friend. So when this blessing comes, take its hand, get up, set out on the road you cannot yet see. This is the night when you can trust that any direction you go, you will be walking toward the dawn. Let us release the directions, elements of north and west, earth and water. We release you with gratitude and love.
Elements of south and east, fire and air, we release you with gratitude and love.
The goddess of solstice,
Of darkness and of light,
go if you must.
stay if you will. We honor you with gratitude and love.
We honor you with gratitude and love. May the circle be open.
But unbroken,
May the peace of the goddess,
be ever in your hearts,
merry meet
and merry part,
and merry meet
merry
again.
meet again.
Blessed be
Blessed be,
and blessed.
blessed be.
The circle is
Circle
open.
is open.
The circle be open, but unbroken. May the peace of the goddess be ever in your heart. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. Merry meet again. Merry meet again.
The Light is Returning by Jamie Sieber and Charlie Murphy. Light is returning. Even though this is the darkest hour, no one can hold back the dawn. Let's keep it burning. Let's keep the light of hope alive. Make safe our journey through the storm. One planet is turning, circles on her path around the sun. Earth Mother is calling her children home. We extinguish our chalice, yet carry with us the light of love. May it shine throughout all the days of this holiday season. May it be so.